Let's explore a single, powerful idea from an ancient text, one that really speaks to a fear we all have, the fear of things ending.
I mean, it's just how we see the world, right? Things are born, they live, they change, and then they're gone. It's the basic rhythm of life as we know it.
But in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna offers a totally different perspective. He points to something else.
He points to something that doesn't play by those rules, a reality that, by its very nature, is permanent. And that's what we're going to dive into today.
So this whole idea comes from one specific verse in the Gita. It's really an ancient answer to that very modern, very human fear of loss.
Here it is in the original Sanskrit. You can just feel the weight of it, the resonance. But what is it actually saying to us?
And here's the translation. It's a huge statement. Krishna isn't suggesting this as a nice idea. He's stating it as a fact to be known, an indestructible reality that flows through everything.
Now, to really get the depth of what's being said, we have to break it down. The words he uses are incredibly precise. So first you've got this word avinashi. This means imperishable. It's pointing to something that simply cannot be destroyed by any outside force.
But he doesn't stop there. He adds another term, avyayasya, and this means non-depleting. So not only can it not be destroyed from the outside, it also can't decay or wear out from the inside.
And this is where it gets really interesting. Think about it. Destruction is an external act, right? Like someone smashing a vase. Decay is an internal process, like a piece of fruit rotting on its own. Krishna uses two specific words to say, nope, neither of those can happen to this reality. It's totally immune.
So, what is this indestructible, non-decaying reality? Well, Krishna defines it by what it does. It is that by which all of this is pervaded. It's not some far-off thing. It is the very fabric of everything we see and feel.
The main point here is that this reality is absolute, untouchable. The verse says no one can bring about the destruction. That means no person, no weapon, no force in the universe, not even time itself, can possibly affect this all-pervading essence.
Okay, so that's the big philosophical idea, but let's bring it right down to earth. What does this ancient wisdom have to do with your life today?
This verse really invites us to ask ourselves this one very direct question. Just take a moment. What's the thing you're most afraid of losing?
Is it your body, which is always changing? Your mind, with thoughts and feelings that come and go? What about your identity? Your job, your status, your relationships, the way people see you? All of these things are, by their very nature, temporary. They're perishable.
And right there, that's the source of our fear. We take these things that are bound to change, things that are perishable, and we treat them as if they're permanent. We cling to them, and that clinging is what creates all the anxiety and suffering.
This leads to a really powerful, almost ruthless point. The teaching is basically saying that if something can be taken away from you, if you can lose it, it was never your true self to begin with.
And this brings us to the final and maybe most important point. What Krishna is saying here isn't meant to just be a nice, comforting belief.
He's not asking us to just adopt a new philosophy or have faith in some abstract idea. Remember, the first word of the verse was vidi, know this. It's an instruction.
It's presented as a fact that you can see for yourself, a reality to be directly perceived. The whole point is to go from just agreeing with the idea to actually realizing it.
So, I'll leave you with this question to just sit with. Your body changes, your thoughts change, feelings change, the world changes. Everything is in flux. But that awareness in you, the silent part of you that is aware of all these changes, does it ever change?